lovely wing people, and welcome to August's spell check. A few days later than I'd planned, I must confess, but I don't want to say late because there's no such thing as lateness in tarot, as we know. Time is fluid, and when things happen, they happen. So welcome. What an amazing month, August. Okay, so not only of that, we're just about to approach rather the Lion's Gate, which is this 8/8 portal. And in astrology, we celebrate this every year, and it's this time that's Leo season, and kind of astrology speaking, on the August the 8th, it's this idea that the earth lines up with the sun in Leo and the star in the Orion's belt. So this is supposed to be like one of the brightest shining stars. It's really all talking about us manifesting and bringing things into pure growth. But this 8 is quite significant because when we look at the astrology houses, the 8th house is all about transformation and all of these wonderful scorpionic energies that we relate to this 8th house. So this is about sexuality, birth, renewing things, bringing this energy into our existence or into new things that we're trying to do or bring about. So it's quite an exciting time, my little wing people. So let's crack on with this monthly read and see what we've got for you. As usual, I will be following up with the astrology. So they'll all be time-stamped for your specific sign. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It does help with the channel, and I just appreciate everybody that does listen and takes part in the readings, because I really do like to get them out for you. Okay, so I'm going to clear the energy today with my singing bowl. So for those of you that have headphones on, now's the time to take those out because it could be a little bit of a piercing sound. Okay, so I'm going to give it one hit. Okay then, right, I'm going to just move this slightly to the side and I'm going to kind of zoom in so you can get a little bit more of a picture of the cards, hopefully. I'm going to kind of try and turn them around so that you can see them a bit better. I tried to do that on my last lot of readings as well. Okay, right, so today I am going to be using mostly Rider-Waite Tarot. I'm going back to the OG Tarot. For this month's reading, I'm going to pull an Island Wellness card just for our realness, and then an angel card just to get some idea of where our head needs to be this month. Our heads or hearts, who knows? Let's see what Spirit wish us to know. Before I pull out any cards, I kind of keep getting this energy of the Four of Swords. So Four of Swords are an air energy. So they're kind of looking at our Aquarius energy, our Gemini and our Libra. And yeah, it's just this call for somebody watching. It's this idea that somebody needs to take some time to chill out, to rest up before this next stage of the journey. Okay, and as I do that, very interestingly, the next stage of the journey, I've pulled this Fool card. Next to it, the Lovers. Okay, can you see? I'm a bit rubbish with this, but let's see if you can see it. Right, so this Fool card, kind of, when I see the Fool card, I do see a bit of Aries energy, which can be this fire, but we talked about this Lion's Gate. I just spoke about it. It's this need to manifest or create, and this person on the Fool's Journey, the start of the major arcana journey in tarot. It's like taking this big plunge into new areas. This could be new people, new endeavors. It's just something very strange to you that creates this fish out of water kind of feeling for you. So it's also a really exciting card I'd like to just add. You know, this card is definitely about making changes, manifesting, meeting goals, even kind of reaching for new goals, I guess, and achieving them. This Fool in the tarot kind of leaps off the edge of a cliff. And, you know, some might say, that's a very stupid thing to do. That's a very foolish thing to do. And often the new things that we do in our life do sometimes feel like, you know, am I kidding myself? Am I doing something really stupid here? And the cards just want you to know, no. In the month of August, this is not stupid. It's not a mission of madness. You are doing something right now because it's something that you've been called to do. Something you've been called to do differently. And in the doing of it, it's kind of creating this very new journey. Very new journey. And then we had this card next to it, this card of Gemini, the Lovers. Now, the Lovers card for me is definitely about making choices. Maybe being at an impasse in your life where you are having to maybe change direction. And I say this, like, maybe change direction quite blindly. In the card, this is Adam and Eve, essentially, depicted on this original illustration. And sometimes in some of the decks, the twins are wearing blindfolds. And the blindfolds are, do we know what we're doing? Do we know where we're going? Or who we're on this journey with? You know, and there's this angel above. This is Archangel Gabriel on this card. And this angel above looks over Adam and Eve as if to say, okay, well, you know, your union has actually been divinely guided. You've been brought together with this person for a reason, for a learning curve, for an experience. So, you know, blindfold on, blindfold off. This is probably something that you kind of need to experience, or you will be experiencing. And if this isn't a specific relationship, could be with a Gemini, or could just be, you know, this is often the relationship card, as well as this dilemma or choices or this directional energy. So if this isn't that for you, perhaps you're coming into new partnerships, meeting new people along your journey. And yeah, maybe these people are very much supposed to be a part of what you do in the future. Maybe these people are complicit with what you are going to go and create in your life. As I say, this could be very long term. This might not just be that we're talking in August, this 8 energy. This could also be maybe a time period. Maybe the next 8 months or the next 8 years are going to be significant for somebody watching this reading. Ooh, exciting. Hopefully exciting. Hopefully you see that as an exciting thing. Okay, what else can we tell our readers just that we need to be aware of for August? Okay, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. That's where I want to see this card. Always in reverse, okay? But I also want to talk a little bit about how it kind of flipped as it came out. The camera might have caught that little flip, but if it didn't, it kind of came out like this and then turned. So for me, I've no doubt that it's to be read in the reverse. In the reverse, this is this surrender of lack. Now, if this has been in your energy to maybe see the negatives of situations, this card is saying no more, please. No more seeing the negative. No more fives. You know, we've been through quite a lot of challenges this year. This year, Chinese Year of the Tiger, what a challenge this has been. We have seen some explosive changes happen in our lives. We have seen some restlessness and this desire to prowl like the tiger does. And this is this where I can't sit still. I have this energy of kind of walking up and down, surveying my life, my relationships, where I've been, where I'm going, and I've been a bit restless. And this is all coming to this crescendo as we come to the end of 2022. And this card's really saying that this is going to set you up on your journey. You know, we're in August, time's moving on, but we really don't want you to sit in this energy of this isn't working, that isn't working, will this fail? Can I rely on this person? Are they going to let me down? You know, all this energy, that's being in a state of lack. Your reading for this month says, we need to turn a corner in August. Maybe it's your Lionsgate portal speaking. We need to change and turn this corner. We don't want to see the snow. We don't want to feel the cold. We don't want to be abandoned. We don't want to be left out in the cold. On the contrary, we want to turn this, because this is what it would be in a state of lack. You see this shining, glittering image of these pentacles. So this is an earth sign. For my earth signs out there. So this is saying, in the past, perhaps this gold was in the background. It seemed like everybody else's life seemed to be working out. Other people had those pentacles and not you. Why did they? Why were they holding your gold? And, you know, this rather sad looking couple stumbling away into the cold, not standing very well on their own 2 feet, second guessing everything and not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is very much in the reverse this month, and the cards really want you to know that Leo is an amazing season anyway, okay? The reflection of the sun card, which is the Leo card in the tarot, is all about this manifestation I spoke about earlier. It's all about this growth. You know, in August, it's often one of the months where we do see sunshine. Not in every year in our climate, but on the whole, we hope to see sunshine in August amongst many of our other times of the year. So it's a month of growth. It's a month where we need to show up with strength. We need to have courage, but if we do, you know, kind of, it can pay off dividends for us. It can pay off, it's really good energy. Okay. Wow. So we've had a few jumpers, and I do like to take jumpers from my Island Wellness pack. These cards I kind of find are very to the point. They tell things as they are. And the first card you get is this axe. Okay, well, cutting things away, severing ties, ending, moving forward gallantly, you know. Warriors that carry axes, they do this for a reason. They have to defend themselves. They have to move forward and kind of fight or flight energy. I guess this axe is really talking about it. So I think you're going to be in a lot of fight or flight energy in this month. But that's not a negative. That's saying, you know, you'll find your power. For some, this may mean a separation, but that can be separation of events, people, places, pasts. And it's like creating a sense of breaking away from something that was really important that you break away from. Very important message for you. You've broken away from something and it was the right thing to do. Passion. So we have passion in the month of August. Insane chemistry. Being into each other equally. Okay, for some, a relationship coupled with this, it means you're both all in. No one's turning their back. No one's walking away. No one's second guessing. So you need to stop even thinking about that energy. If that's something you have been doing. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, looking at pictures, reminding yourself of things. You know, we just talked about you leaving something behind. Often when we do that, our brain wants to revert back to, but what did the past look like? You know, what did I do in that relationship? What did I do in that job? That, you know, whatever it is for you. Don't reminisce too much on this. This doesn't want you to look back. I feel like this month's a real fast forward. It's really about growth. It's about stability. You've kind of got this palm tree card. I spoke about this sun and this sun energy, this creation. And this card is really, it's kind of backing up everything we said. It's saying that this is about permanence. This is about endurance, something you have experienced and had to go through in order to start to flourish in the way that I feel that you are starting to flourish in the month of August. Exciting news, very exciting news. I don't know about you, but I really needed to hear that this month. Sometimes we just need to hear that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Our gold is up in the window. We just kind of need to reach for it. We just need to reach for it. Really upbeat cards, you know. I think this is probably one of the most upbeat spell checks. One of the most upbeat spell checks in a few months that we've had. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope you are too. I'm going to now pull some angel, either actions or angel energy cards for you. Oh, we've got a couple. Okay, so we're going to take a couple. Very interesting. So I just want to point before I kind of start with these angel cards. And I say start. And Spirit had just mentioned to me that I need to make an interesting point here. So I'm coming towards the end of this spell check for this month on this reading. But I just spoke about the start and the start of something. And this feeling that, okay, we start here, but we're going to get to here. And they're saying that at this time, you see on this transport card, that's movement again, that's that, you know, what we've just spoken about, that journey, that full card, it's all about movement. But before I even talk about that, see how purple this card is. Have a really good look at this colouring of these angel wings. Okay, so purple. For this month, purple is going to be a really significant colour. In many reasons, but solely for what I'm going to mention today, is this is the colour of your third eye chakra. This is your intuition. This is your second guessing, your instinct. This is the part of you that, and I'm not talking about the overthinking part. No, no, no. This is the part that you feel right deep within. You know, sometimes when you have a decision to make and, or you know there's a conversation you have to have or something you need to do. And sometimes we don't want to do it. But we know deep within us, our higher self says, okay, so you might not be keen on this in the beginning, or you might not be keen on this at the start, but your intuition is keep going. Keep your head up, keep going, and just listen to your gut instinct, because there's reasons why you're doing this, and you are being guided this month to do certain things. Okay, what does it say? The angel of transport is with you today on this month. So this is about going to new places as well. Being transported. Maybe this Lionsgate portal will transport you, or maybe you're physically transporting and going to places that are for, you know, the first time of being there. And this first time can be daunting initially. But until we sort of open ourselves up to these new learning experiences, we can't expect to forge our way into this wonderful new beginning that I was talking about. We have to start somewhere, is your message from this angel. You have to start somewhere in this month of August. And don't try and fast forward that. Don't try and move too quickly, they're saying, because there's something very important about being a novice. There's something very unique about this journey that you're going to go on. And yeah, it's going to reveal parts of yourself that you didn't know you had, or you hadn't seen in a while. Perhaps you're not going to feel as in control as you did, and that's maybe not good for you. Maybe you're the sort of person that likes to know what's happening, but Spirit and the angels want you to know that you don't need to know. You don't need to know what's happening with this. Just go with the flow. Okay, so the next card you had was kindness. Show kindness this month to everybody you come across. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. This is a lot of green energy that I want to end on in this reading, because this is the colour of your heart chakra. And maybe the kindness needs to start within. So if there's some fear, speak kindly to yourself. If there's some doubt, speak kindly to yourself. If there's some distrust, speak kindly to yourself. And this is a really important message with this card. Gut instinct, uncomfortable experiences perhaps initially, and the way to get through them is with kindness. When any fear or anything arises that you don't feel comfortable with, just keep ploughing on the kindness, keep bringing it out of yourself. Nice words, nice energies. You know what, I'm feeling like this right now, but that's because of X, Y, and Z. But that is just a transient moment. You are not going to be in this energy or in this stage of the Fool forever. So you may as well enjoy the journey. Be in touch with your heart this month, please, my little spellers, and let your heart speak louder than your head. Also, your second very important takeaway for this reading: stop getting stuck in your head, and please, 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 in the month of August, try and work from your heart. Take care, and I will see you in September for more exciting news. September's our whole different ball game. See you then.